This roster, right? CNED.
Okay, Pacific on defense, Ulf on attack.
For this roster?
Yeah.
But that's not a new discussion.
No, it's not. I feel like we've been here every time like, oh, could he adapt to this? Could he maybe find some footing on that? And it never quite
Poor
comes
artist,
through.
man.
But again, I don't think we'd seen it so poignantly.
He's funny. Dude, maybe they
this
love his
roster.
humor. It goes one way or the other.
Off on the other side, let's see what you can do. And that is a brilliant beginning for them.
Uh-oh.
Highly likely to walk away with a pistol here.
CNED's chasing this down.
Okay.
Get it.
Nice.
The one thing that would destroy this Pacific team after losing their coach would be
this is clean. Ninja.
losing to a team with 2 stand-ins.
One more bullet to play with.
1 bullet.
He's got split between decisions. It was hard to make the right call. Maybe just frozen in place. Could have maybe tried to wrap pillar, but CNED in a 1v2. This could be a lovely way to deal with worries and woes. And he's got
Get some confidence, man. Let's see it.
Well, Daz there going to try and be a little tricky. CNED's still very much here though, and has time. Another missed opportunity.
And a 44 HP. Well, both about 40 HP here, but bring around the Rosies. Oh, that's the one to close it out with a 3K and the pistol round on the board for Ulf. Certainly an opportunity here, but again with a kill falling up to, I believe, up towards rafters on A. Exactly the same time that Cupid takes this contact. Seeing the kill feed, both identical times here. Just
one enemy remaining.
Is the green light for Ulf to follow through here to beat. Ninja certainly with an opportunity here, and that, I mean, does probably more than you expect in that situation.
Okay, 1-0 on the pistols. Losing your coach make your team considerably worse.
Oh, there you go. They announced the desk.
You would imagine so. Yeah, we've actually seen it go both ways.
That's why we're seeing so many coaches go.
You don't really know. Very situational in terms of what was going on internally in the team.
Who's gone up for it?
You asked me this last week. Pal.
Did I?
Yeah. Actually,
oh,
no,
Milan put up, like, actually made a bit of a show of it.
Yep.
K, 6-4-10. Thank you so much for the prime. K, thank you for that.
Stacked up. Toxins going up. Stern really going to be feeling too much pressure here. Pacific going to go hunting. First is good. Cupid once he gets the trade, so still 3 healthy members of Pacific, but B-side falling once more. 7's going to be the earliest here, but only on a classic.
Yeah, and again, kind of been the light in the fog for us here, really. 7, thrilling player to watch, but yeah, to really get going, this is super early. See what he can maybe make happen. However, having to clear mailroom will make this difficult. And they seem completely unaware of the possibility. Is Neki going to farm too? And just 7 left alive now. Not too many options, obviously. That, I think, could be a shoulder. It is. Fabian there, just fine.
Right.
2-0, comfortable stuff. Nothing really to write home about.
It's going to be a good bonus, especially by v-by.
You're already Pacific. I mean, even with the pistol here, looking to get very proactive on the defense. Well, that trend will continue here now that rifles are in hand. I mean, Ninja's seen it already with
I've seen matches, bro.
with good progress towards their ults. A couple of kills here.
Tiblet with the prime as well. Thank you so much for the 2 months, mate. Thank you for doing that also.
Well invested bonus on the other side of things for Ulf.
It's a great bonus. What's the plan with it?
Spread very thin once more, and Pacific this time. It's not like there's going to be a challenge.
Sure, stun TP, can swing early. Free orb if they want it.
Seeing Cupid and VALORANT trying to hold on to that B site. Not going to be the one potentially testing it, but there is still that split on A, so don't think it'd be too quick just yet. They want to at least show a little bit of presence. Maybe just catch one rotation. Got that so far. The control of ramp will be filtered over to the hands of Ulf, pulling in 3 players in reaction. Stern's going to be ready for
I mean, that's very nice.
Lovely flash timing with that horn going.
Timing on this is great.
7's just so happy to set up plays like this. We saw so many examples last week.
They've just seen 3 players and they're going into
Prediction on this one? I went for Pacific. They should be fine here.
Thinking that the fact it's Stern that's fallen.
They might lose the map maybe, but
Pacific have basically misread this now. Ninja got to stand his ground. Spot will come through. Great C's actually perfect.
Yeah, exceptionally good, but no way to punish off it, but stalls them out for sure. So that does buy time to maybe make up for that.
No spam off of the back of
that
it.
happened earlier. However, Util is pretty low, barring 7s that should be just about in CT now, so you're kind of looking at what's remaining. He can
Omen
maybe
flash on
instigate
site.
something.
Everyone's on site for Ulf as well.
Yeah, it might be Omen flash for Omen flash, yeah.
Surprised no one tried to play off potentially. So that knife's going to be lovely.
Oh,
At
that
least
was nice.
one. Oh,
Knife.
actually only one. I thought it might
Knife
get
got
a
the
little
Omen
bit
flash
more.
out of them.
Look at the clear through. Fault line will slow things down as well, though. Tons of util for Ulf to put back in.
They're all going through CT, excluding CNED. I'm a little surprised they're all trying to filter through this way. I don't like
Damn,
it at
he
all. I
just-
really don't like the spacing either.
He just accepted
They
it.
made a mountain out of a molehill, and now Ninja can barely do anything. I don't think you're going to break this one, mate. Have a go. And where did Demar
Yeah, I
just
mean,
go?
there's no
He'd fall
time.
back for a second. He's made it look almost possible. Not to
Pistol
be in
into
the
a
end.
bonus.
Capitalize on what looked
Very
like
nice,
a
man. Dude,
messy
they had so much
retake.
stall on this one. Yeah, I thought there were so many of them
Just
over towards
another
heaven that I
mystery
just
here
thought they
in
were just going to
situation.
take
They
ramp
look to isolate
fast
the
and then
one
just
player
have
attack by
1-1
the
waiting
knife,
for
but
reactions.
Get nothing back through from ramp side of Pacific, and Fabian just sits in front of this
Yeah, no
reveal.
pressure on that.
Little disjointed here. I mean, time obviously a huge factor in this situation as well, but bonus conversion for Ulf. Get him off to a flying start in this first half. Rolling Thunder available here now for Fabian.
I'm just a bit stunned we're already seeing this. I know there's been issues with Pacific and, you know, coming into it. I just don't expect to see them that flat at the very start. VALORANT's at least been, again, another name to put up there with 7.
Yeah, I mean, they
you know,
didn't.
Again, even Cooper kind of
Didn't really come up with the best
complimenting some
plan.
of the calls he was doing, some of his
Also, the
reads he
Tevo
had
was
out
so
there.
good, they just wanted to double hold
Feels a little
heaven.
out of sorts, but again, early days.
Most teams, when they show, like, you know that push they did over towards double heaven here? Most teams, once they've shown their hand at heaven, they would normally try and get someone over towards the site.
Follow Stern back out
Or at least over towards spawn. They had time to do it.
Lovely little bit of timing there. And a little bit of an attempt on Cooper, who does go down swinging, taking away what has with him, but the site's now secured. I much prefer that spacing. That looks way tighter going into this, but Neki still controlling a lot of the space in middle.
Just 7 and Ninja now in both, well, upgraded pistols, but a 2v4. Probably just going to settle for some exits here. Stern going to be the first. That's fine. Potentially both kills. 7 will fall.
Dude, they got a lot of money.
4 on the board now.
4
for
people
Ulf.
surviving, 2 armor rebuys.
Building up a bit of a cushion as well. It's another round where 4 survive. Obviously,
Yeah, they
everybody
can
fell on the bonus, but
they can handle a couple losses here.
Match actually catching onto VALORANT there. Not sure if maybe he thought he was a little tighter to pillar, but operator in hand now for CNED. We'll see, hoping for a response.
A lot of
from
ults
Pacific
on this
early
one. Honestly, if
This is
you're Ulf
certainly the round
here,
you want to see it. Issue
you
being
could try and let them
one
use
way
most
for
of their
the
ults,
Fabian's
save
still
your
got a
ults for the
rolling
next
thunder
round
to
and
play
reset. Or you
Certainly
just
an
keep it
opportunity
going
for
if
Ulf to
it looks like
continue
it's a
this
winnable
trend.
round.
My eyes are on CNED here. And he was having some misses before, and it was with the operator.
Yeah, but and
I'm
he's
not
also
very
put his
negative
refractors
about
like
what I'm saying.
out in
I
them
think we would
open
not
here.
like this
Really bad
doesn't
decision
help,
making.
and we know how good he can be. That's the problem. We've seen
Definitely
the
seen a
jet
couple of
era,
rounds
we've
where
seen the
CNED's just
highs.
melting. He doesn't look
I feel
comfy.
like that's
Was it,
one of
has
the
it been
lows
Waylay?
there.
No, it's been
However,
Yoru
4v4
also.
certainly not done yet. Site is very much under Ulf's
I do
control,
wonder
especially
if you
with
just
Demir
put him
here.
on
That's
jet on a
lovely
lot of
spot.
this and just
Just to hold
accept
from,
it.
give him a little additional security. Good amount of util left, however, on Pacific still.
Not even 100% sure it's an agent thing, but because he is just missing.
Going to make it a little bit tricky because they can at least challenge from that CT side.
And 2 players here potentially going to be isolated spawn, but VALORANT they want to find both.
standing.
Cooper in the meantime finds the other.
Oh, he's suddenly just turned on its head, hasn't it? Neki now has to try and clutch
Oh,
up.
might get
a
the low
three.
XP. Okay.
Isolates the weaker
My
of the
ult is
3, but
ready.
now the
Winnable.
2 to go. I'm gonna go down without a fight. There we go.
The ADS
7,
probably
all
wasn't
good in the end, but
Operator.
wasn't what he
So, yeah, Cooper
had
now
planned.
gonna go and retreat
Heading
for a
off.
second. Yeah, both sitting
They
on, but
should be okay
start
though,
of that
right?
felt
They
like
got
an
one all
absolute
out.
nightmare, but
I mean, this is-
recovered.
This
It's
is
not-
the
it's not the
second
worst
latest
loss.
conversation as well. The
What
comfort
I'm
factor
trying to
for
say.
CNED is always, hey, where can we put him on an operator, right?
Yeah.
Talk about obviously switching around agents and whatnot.
Find
But
you.
again, CNED, the times he has kind of still found comfort throughout these different matches
Let's
and
go.
different compositions is with an operator in hand,
Let's go, baby.
particularly
Come
on
on,
the
baby.
defensive side.
That's what I like to see, baby.
And
No
again,
harm, no foul just yet.
Yep.
Obviously, operator back in hand for him, but just another one of those instances.
I mean, it's awful the timing where that happens while I'm literally mid-conversation about
Oh,
it.
no.
You know, you feel for him in
Little
that
tech
regard.
pause
but
already?
Buys the timer stop.
Silence
Kit Kat.
has fallen over the studio for the time being. It may be just a little issue to look into. But to come back to that discussion again,
Sure.
it's always so difficult because I think CNED's a player where the expectations are still just so high.
Yeah, it never really tailed off, did it? There was never like a, oh, okay, we'll give him a break. It's always been, well, when's he going to get back to that
Reported a
highest level we've
mouse
seen?
issue.
Which I still think is fair. I think a mouse issue. A new one. We haven't had a mouse issue yet.
Scared to
No,
show
no,
the...
they
Yeah, no, they really are.
Video issue earlier, but I still think it's fair to
Oh, she
apply that
haunts
same
them.
logic to CNED. And again, even another desk touched on this. There are still instances where it's like, well, why not put him back in the comfort zone, right?
Yeah, it is always that, right? And I know that technically you've got to hope that your duelist can be a little bit more versatile, and maybe you see the concepts of what they want to do with that new agent, but if it's so stark, if it's so night and day, you think you'd give it a go, wouldn't you? I mean, maybe the elimination game a little bit too heavy to do it, but still, I
miss those days.
I kind of do, because you'll see him stand up nowadays, and then there's that little look of like, oh no.
Are players meant
Like
to
it
have a
just
secondary mouse? Yeah, you're meant to have a backup mouse.
Drop. Oh, don't you?
They don't always.
Are you guys trying to production? Are you trying to? Oh, this might be a little bit longer because we might have some features for you. Alberto, who is our producer, by the way, you might have noticed him in the lovely Kit Kat advert being mentioned. Alberto, are we heading over there now, or are we just chilling out for a sec?
Oh
You wanna
boy,
go
what's
for
going
it?
on?
I'll introduce you guys properly to Alberto at some point. He's a very special character. He's got, we were discussing with him some interesting phrases at the start of the day. Michael might treat you to that later. But while we wait for the game to resume, we are going to take a look at this delightful player feature on 7.
Yeah, it's going to be
I
a
honestly
long
don't want
one.
to put too much thought into it. I just want to be the same player I was in Tier 2. Just put it here and transfer everything that I learned, into the Tier 1 stage. Because I do believe that it's not much different. And I do think that I'm able to prove that. For Kickoff, it's hard to set expectations because we're so early on, but obviously still want to win a couple matches, I do want to get some good punches in, I do want to win against some good teams, and even if I'm not completely confident that we can win this entire thing off Kickoff, I can assure you for Split 1, Split 2, we're going to be so good, and I just really want to kind of get to that point, but we got to go to Kickoff first.
Yeah, at least he's
we've had one of the most
realistic
productive weeks I've ever played in my entire career on this team, and we can't always keep that kind of pace. But if we do keep it up, we're going to be very good. So I do think that we're going to be able to surprise some people.
Well, he's been quite the character, hasn't he, since kind of coming over to this side of things, and maybe not on everyone's radar, but you certainly should have heard about him.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is, again, with a very decorated Tier 2 run as well.
Yep.
And again,
Remember
to come
when
back to kind of
Tech
the
pauses was special? Yeah,
discussion as well.
they
We
definitely
obviously
got a
see
lot more
Yori here,
common.
but a ton of playtime on other duelists as well.
Very versatile.
Certainly been very versatile in terms of being able to probably put up similar performances regardless. And we're seeing it on the KO as well. We saw how aggressive he's happy to be, set himself up for plays, but also to coordinate things like we saw on Ramp a couple of rounds ago. Was that this round or a couple of rounds ago? I can't remember now. Seems like so long ago. But a player, I think,
Make him play
that's
wide. I mean, mate, if
impressed
they
beyond
forgot
the
to charge
surface
your
level,
mouse, you're
which is
playing
always
wide.
something you look for newcomers. Newcomers, obviously inverted commas, but obviously new to this stage here and probably this audience in terms of EMEA. So certainly willing to cut him a little slack in certain regards, but also I'm so excited to see the development of 7 throughout this year.
Yeah, for sure, and it's, again, hard to ignore him to a degree because he is such a personality too, right? But he does have the gameplay to back it up, which is the part that kind of really catches your eye. Now we do see the stage return to normal. We are getting ready checks.
Okay.
So that's a positive sign. It's the first hurdle we must get past.
The music's the next hurdle.
Yeah. They're moving
he's
in
setting
game
up.
a little bit. I'm seeing a little bit of movement in game. The clock is still on 4. We're zooming in. We're zooming in. Still 4.
We're zooming in.
3. We're good. We are absolutely
Nice.
good. Never going to have an issue again.
All eyes on Valorant here in mid.
And we do have an operator on both sides.
Now, we're going to try and find something. Not seen it was noted
Dude,
here. Obviously,
insta
there's
pop.
pings
Wonder
the
where
other
he even
side
placed it
towards
back.
Ulf.
Should he just wrote.
Paranoia is good, but I think a connection, but not too much damage.
I can't believe he
done
goes
here.
back for more
CNED
there.
the one to take the brunt of that down to
You're gonna get
27
punished these
HP
days for
already.
that.
Yeah, a little bit of a scrap on the extremity, but
Like, you should just take the win there. It should just be Omen Flash stun. That's great. There's 2 here. I got info. The util's gone.
It's a really early rotation.
Can't believe he's going for more.
Reading into this contact here. And Demir's done very well. Big punish on 7, then trying to
Fade
maybe
all over
close
towards
down
Heaven.
towards Stern.
Trying to sell the fake on this one. One rotated out.
Yeah, I think he's just drawn his attention back, but is Fabian so close?
Oh,
And they
it's
line
a
up.
big double,
Gets a
man.
discount.
3v5 at his
2-for-1.
peak. Spike down.
CNED's got the spike down as well. That is a bit of a dream.
Just
Oh, man.
missing. Catching Ordaz here. I think Ordaz probably gets it.
Ooh, nice shots. Dude, the Waylay ult's a little weird on this because it's like no one can really capitalize off of it. Cupid has to send it because he's ulted.
Stern's position is tough. Yeah, I don't think he's going to see that in time. Okay, Ulf back where they left
Dude,
off,
Ulf is
really.
snowballing well.
But it's Ordaz who kind of turned that one back around.
That, I mean, it felt disgusting from upstairs, but
Yeah, I mean, money's
what his
really low on
POV looked like
Pacific.
for that.
They could try force this.
and crucial to find the
look.
second in this situation. Obviously, noting CNED's presence.
Oh, those nice shots.
That is nice.
Last player
Super
standing.
Oh.
30 seconds.
At least still having a good time.
Yeah,
down
them
the
best
stage.
time.
Vibes are good.
I mean, definitely should be.
Another tech
Scoreline
pause.
here
Oh,
in
mate, come on.
total control of this first half.
I'm quite impressed with this. Timeout for Pacific and
Oh, actor
Feels
timeout?
like rightly so. A
we
little bit
take these.
behind the curve a couple of times. Now, don't get me wrong. It felt like that round flipped back to Ulf's favour, but in the beginning, I feel like they were very much in control, and CNED got them back on track with that double. Luckily had and hard to repeat. So, as it stands, kind of checking in on Ordaz, and he's been kind of the quiet, I guess, top of the end for Ulf in their earlier series, in their earlier games. And look, this team, once they get that 5, I can't stop saying it, they're a very different creature. We could start paying a different amount of attention
March
towards them.
24th, mock your calendars. But yeah, for sure. I mean, initially before that, we are just looking for... And again, this isn't even to beat a dead horse.
Okay,
It's-
they force it.
The expectations are very low, but I'm still willing to be impressed by some of the
Force it,
individuals on the
missing a
roster.
molly,
Spot
that's
on.
basically
I
it.
think that's a fair way to put it.
Big
CNED
round.
has only a 60% op impact rate.
What are they saying? It's impact rate.
I feel like that's probably accurate. I don't know what we're measuring
Yeah.
impact rate by.
Yeah.
The clock
Probably
stopped.
buys
The
the
clock has
kills.
stopped.
It has
That's a
stopped.
scary sentence
boy.
to say,
Yep.
by the way. I
What's going on recently,
I
man?
also saw, I think it was, is this Valorant in mid? I think it is, moving his mouth like left
His
and
mouth.
right. Help me out, or I'll tell them what happened with the
He's
cookies. I'll
he's
tell them what
moving
happened
his
with the
mouth.
cookies, Michael. I will tell the people at home.
I don't think that's relevant right now. Well, like a broken record, we will let you know once we know
Okay.
anything. I am seeing Alorante either spin botting in mid or testing his mouse out. One of the
Crazy
two.
Amount of
find out
rounds
this
that
way.
he had an
Yeah.
op and got a
Yeah.
kill.
We're talking
what
about
he's
a different
saying.
issue. I'm just saying it doesn't look like a different
Okay.
issue.
No, it doesn't.
Something is off with said mouse. Yeah, see? Come on. We are the professionals here. Don't lie to me, Alberto.
Oh, Cupid's giving us a wave.
Is he goes, hiya,
Yeah, still in
Cupid.
good spirits.
Hiya, hey.
Actually, he's been taking some flack recently.
Why?
Everyone thinks he's like pushing 30. He actually did stop me earlier in the corridor and was like,
What did he say?
I need you to do me a favour.
Okay,
I was like,
what
okay,
did he
yeah.
Is this him
anything.
reminding you? Okay, yeah. What
Anything.
What did he say?
He's like, I need you to let people know that I'm not nearly 30.
How old is he?
I think he said 22, 23.
Can we get a stat check?
I think that is right.
I mean, you or Will.
Will it be accurate? That's
Ah,
the-
I think he's
true.
22, but he could be 23.
even where do we get ages now?
I normally go Liquipedia and I.
Oh well, I've not got a keyboard, so
Oh,
I think Mitch broke the keyboard. So.
No, hello, mate. Good to see you, bro.
Get me a
Mitch
toast.
broke your
Prep me a
headset
toast
too.
He's
right
23.
now.
Okay.
I need Cupid's date of birth and some form of legal identification because
I don't think we can put
I'm
that
saying
out.
he doesn't look a day under 28.
I can't believe you've done that to him. He's come up to you as a in a really like.
Oh yeah,
human
you come to the
thing.
worst person. Why did he not stop you? There's no way.
No, I mean, yeah, or maybe like goes to Mini or I was gonna say Cairo, but
But yeah, I mean, basically, well, I'm also asking chat and Twitter now to
Yeah.
welcome Cupid to the region and make him feel a little bit
Hey,
better.
Cupid.
Obviously, it's
What's your
it's
top 3
getting to it.
agents right now,
Yeah,
and
you
why
guys
is it
need some
Brim,
honourable
Chamber, and Waylay?
ageist.
I mean, Yoru's got to be in there.
Can't be
Dude, I'm a
having
big
Oh,
Brim
oh,
believer.
Am I 35 now? Oh my god. How old are you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
honestly, if I change the Waylay for
It's-
Yoru
it's
there,
just
maybe.
unlucky things.
I couldn't put Brim in my top 3 though.
Seven's literally pulling.
I like
need
Brim,
a
but I couldn't
mouse.
put Brim in my top 3 right
Oh
now.
no, he
That looked
actually
like-
is.
that
No, he
looked like
actually
the
is. What's he
kettle lead.
doing?
That looked like the kettle lead.
No, don't unplug it.
No, go back. Change the camera back to him.
Yeah, go back. Come on, producers.
Seven's
Don't.
right. Look, they're
Look
trying
at
to
him.
figure it out.
Is he joining the admin staff or what?
He's
I'll
done
pull
the
out this
classic
cable,
pan pop,
the
just
mouse works.
Start yanking cables out.
Yeah, we also don't want to talk about how he made our games work yesterday, the lengths we've gone to try and play video games in a hotel room. Good lord. Yeah, so 5-1. Hopefully those league officials are done investigating. What do you think the issue is? Let's go for a
Sage
gonna
believer? I
realize
mean, Sage is good.
fairly certain it's either a 7 monitor issue or an
Bro was on the
mouse
Sage
issue.
train. You
think
talking about
Valorant's a
me?
mouse, but I'm gonna
Dude, I'm
say
a big Sage
sensor
believer right now.
problems.
You can go your whole team
Not even
believing in
just like a
Sage, or you
DPI
can go
issue.
Chamber, or
I
you
think a
just
sensor
go
problem.
for double controller, double duelist.
No, we're not
That's
tossing
where
to
I'm
AD,
at.
'cause
Anything else,
right
I
now,
wouldn't
Cupid's
even
kinda serving, you know what I
consider
mean?
it personally.
He's put on a show of his youthfulness. No, we're not tossing to the break yet. I'm keeping you hostage, Alberto. Unlucky. I'm looking at Valorant. Is that a backup mouse? Does it change color? Can we have a look? Because it looks like it. Mike, you've got better eyes than me. Oh, they've hidden it. It's too high. It's too much headroom. Where's
Can't
Leah?
buy a third.
Where's Leah telling us to lower it down? No, because it looks like a different mouse color. I swear his was just like a neutral, normal, like, you know, black or something else. I swear it's a different color. I'm seeing green now.
Backup mouse.
It's getting tense, Michael. Would you like to hand it over to the desk?
Me?
Have you seen the loud
That does
rumors?
sound
Yeah,
right.
people were
Yeah,
speaking
yeah,
about
yeah,
it
yeah,
earlier.
yeah.
Let's,
Yeah,
let's
let's
I
see.
get
Oh,
making
look at that.
changes.
He looks
Look at that,
very
very
happy. So we're
regal.
gonna
It's
head
not
back
what
over to
I
the
would have
desk.
gone for.
Yeah, Minnie is very happy. I was happy
We're
eating
at
my
the
chicken
desk?
wrap. I even
Oh,
wiped off
no.
the lipstick, but here we are. We still have some great information actually that you brought forward.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh shoot, we should have talked about that.
Yeah.
We didn't. So
That was the kind way to that I said it. Yep, 100%. But
you know what you didn't like in my nonchalant like toss?
people know me. People know me. You know, like I did. But
They do?
yeah, but the point. Wow.
That was messed up.
Really? Really? Right.
You started today with a high joke.
Yeah, well, that's true. That's true. But the point that was being made was the fact that, like, Demo did actually sub in for Team Liquid Academy for Cupid and Ninja.
For
way
both of
back.
them?
Yeah, well, not for both of them, but playing with them. Sorry, way back when in Northeast, when I think it was like split 1, split 2. I don't know. Cupid will need to correct me, but the point being is there is familiarity between these two, and I mean, different times, right? Tier 2, different competition. But I'm wondering, like, Demo would have had that experience of playing under Cupid, his calling style, his wacky ideas, as you'd said before. So I wonder if, like, maybe he
Yeah,
would like
that is a
filter
new
that
mouse,
back
for
to
sure.
like, Alpha or whatever.
Or even just like sometimes if you get to see behind the curtain a little bit, you just feel like, oh, I kind of comfortable with this. Like,
Yeah,
I know,
exactly.
like, you humanize your opponent a little bit, so maybe there's that. Because Demira is having like a
A good game.
good game so far.
Yeah, so far so good. I mean, we even requested a highlight package that we will play once the game's over. Spoiler alert, whoopsie. But in general, also something that I found really interesting is when they were playing the 7 highlights, he specifically mentioned that there was no difference between, that he doesn't think there would be a big difference between Tier 2 and Tier 1. So maybe
Are we still on the first
kind of
map? We're still on the first
asking
map.
you this
Mate, we're not
question.
even
You're smiling already. You know
halfway
what's
through
coming.
the first
But it's
half.
like, would you agree with that? Do you think that maybe
Well, we
coming
are,
into
but
VCT
we're
he
not
could have
past
like
it.
underestimated it?
I was gonna be ego and say I've never played in Tier 2, so I wouldn't know. I wouldn't personally know. I think that I really don't know, to be honest with you. Like, I think that the reality is that if you're starting to play those really big teams, then there's going to be a huge difference. Like,
Yeah.
right
What are your
now,
top 3
today, it
agents
might
right
not
now?
feel as much of a difference because
If
these
I
players
had the
tend to
best
be
players on the
tier two
rolls,
teams
my
this
top
year.
3 agents that
But yeah, as soon as you're fighting against those
Chamber,
big
Yoru,
opponents
Waylay.
that are going to be making it to Santiago, I think it does feel a lot different.
But it only works
Yeah,
if you have like
exactly.
really
Play
good.
against
Well,
some of the big
the
dogs who are
Yoru's
like
fine.
on form, right? Vitality.
But like the
when
only
everybody's on it,
only
like,
work if you have like
Ulf,
really good
I
waylays
felt
or
that
chambers.
The first time that they played, right? And yeah, it's a bit of a tough one. 7 though has been
I
performing
wouldn't play them
well.
together,
Maybe
obviously, as well.
The jump for him specifically isn't
Yeah.
too bad.
I think it's like almost like a confidence thing where he knows that he can. He's
Yeah.
one of the players that can compete with that.
Yeah.
But really,
White chamber at the moment,
there is a bit
less
of
Utah.
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
level.
So
That's
as
like
soon
kind of
as
highlight difference
you
as well. I mean,
TP
Audacity is a
away and you
player
get
who
everyone
already
to
highlighted
use
a
all their
little bit in
util,
regards
you've
of,
owned
like,
it.
the experience that he's had
And then with
playing
good
with these
setup,
players,
it's
but
just
also
so
we
strong
do
at the
have
moment. So
highlights
hard to actually
ready,
push you
so
off
if
angle.
some of you has tuned in and are like, whoa, what did we miss? Well,
Who's the best waylay at the moment?
you missed looking at,
Timatino
really.
or Madha.
Yeah, I mean,
Probably
Audaz is
Timatino from what I'm
definitely
seeing.
like, this is the remember before we kind of.
But I think
Madda's
Madda's maybe.
when we had the conversation.
I think
about-
Madda's
or I
probably
had
better
the conversation,
mechanics, but
started the conversation
Timatino's
before,
better at
actually being able to
decision making
shoot,
on the
and
waylay.
maybe the fact that Shop and that were missing wasn't too much of a big miss. I look towards Audaz, I look towards Favi, and like these players who can go and like frag out, and I've seen it time and time again.
Best
you
chamber
don't get through all the way through
at
Ascension
the moment, dude.
to
It might
VCT
honestly be
EMEA
Demon 1.
on
The
2
Cry is
star
pretty good.
players.
No, I that's not what I was.
No, I know
implying by
that, but that was
thing.
like more my-
It's like they do have those players. They have a very well-rounded team,
Yeah.
but the kind of their identity is this. I call it the Ulf death.
Baby Bay.
They would just.
I think
go as a
Demon
group
1
and just charge at people.
I
Yeah.
would still
It
back
honestly
Demon
made
1
BBL
there,
look kinda
personally.
slow.
Baby Bay's been good
So
though.
like that is like the level we're talking about, and the
Yeah.
spearhead of that was
Jemkin,
also
Jemkin's
soft.
really good.
So I mean, I just think that like identity-wise and both firepower-wise, we're looking at a different Ulf today.
Yeah.
But so far so good. Like when I was talking about the breach maybe making sense for them, I think it's about that aggression. Like they really like to play aggressive, but right now they're
A bit
struggling
thrilled
to
by
run
this,
double
yeah.
control this as much. It looks like. So the breach kind of is that
A rough game
kind
for
secondary
balls.
option, and it's looking good so far.
Yeah, I mean, so far no complaints really. If I remember, I mean, the score is 5-1, so very much Ulf is in the lead. However, we're no strangers to seeing teams being in the lead early on the maps. We've seen it.
Am I
with
still an
Ulf Ascension's
ISO
map
believer?
earlier today
I'm
with
only
VCT
the
against Foot,
problem
so
is there's better agents
also
at the
there
moment.
is
But if
Yeah.
some
everyone
first
starts
roll
jumping on
issues,
board a
obviously,
chamber,
'cause
then
we are-
ISO becomes
I
pretty
mean,
good.
it's on the screen.
Or if we get like a heavy scoped meta, which we're kind of getting for some of the successful teams.
But yeah, there are some peripheral issues, so of course, like, it brings into question, are
You
we
ready for
gonna
Friday
see a little bit of
schedule?
an upgrade?
Wait, is it
I
Friday that's
don't
bad or
really
Saturday
know,
that's
but
bad?
What's also
Oh no,
really
it's Friday that's
interesting
bad, right?
is the fact that when I asked you
Friday's
both
not
if there
Friday's
are,
not
there's
too
a
bad
certain favor
this
coming into
week
vote,
though.
we'll touch upon
Friday the
specific, and
14th
I saw the
is
votes as well coming through from chat. They
24
also
the
very
chance
heavily
at 24
favored. So
maps.
you're a Pacific fan right now, Cairo. Would you be a little worried considering it is a 5-1 start?
Is it a
guess, like,
Saturday? Yeah, it might be
I
Saturday
would
the
be a wor-
14th.
I would
Yeah,
be
maybe
worried
that's
in
right.
the sense that like it's been a very slow start for Pacific, but on the other hand, it is Ulf's like map pick, right? That's the kind of copium take that I would say. And the good thing about this tech pause, the benefits that Pacific are going to get is that momentum that Ulf had at the very beginning of the map is going to be completely squashed.
I think for me, it's about.
Are you on the All Gamers hype train?
Wackiness.
I don't
Like,
watch
this comp
China,
isn't the
man. I don't know
wackiest
what
in
I'm
the world,
talking
but
about.
KO on
earlier.
this map is fairly strange. So to me, some of these ideas are just going to miss. And I think that this, for me, is a miss. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that KO on Split just, for me,
Yeah.
doesn't suit this meta. I can see reasons historically why you'd want to pick it. Like, you can use the knife to disrupt the Viper, especially around
Saturday for the
middle.
14th
But I
as
think
well.
right
Mate,
now
it's
the
a best
map
of
is a lot
3 and
simpler.
best of
It's
5
just a lot of
everywhere.
just explosivity on this
Yeah.
map. And I think that you're going to miss some of that with this composition.
No.
Game plan wise, it seems like Pacific came out with this idea of controlling B main a lot.
Yeah.
And I think that
Yo
Ulf did a really good
ZZ,
job
thank
at
you so
shutting
much in
down.
the YouTube chat from
Ulf.
Japan.
Having a
Thank
great
you
Laughing
so
their
much,
heads off
mate.
right now. They're having
Yeah.
more fun than I am.
Thank
Oh,
you.
so this is not fun. Is
you
it
not
because
having
this
I think
was-
Raze is
it
bad.
this
I mean, map
Cairo?
dependent.
I'd rather not be.
I thought we were friends.
What is that?
Why am I getting thrown under the bus? Also, Pansy and Highbucker are also.
Will I watch the
booing me
China
right
finals?
now.
No.
Yeah, you're the pantomime
Maybe
villain.
I
they should,
may,
like,
I
join
may if
us
there's like a
on the
long
desk
time
here.
off before
It is. That's your, you
the
can
first
jump.
Masters
I
happen,
believe
watch
in
some
you.
of the
Mike
finals
needs
to
to get
see
his
what people are
steps
like.
in.
Oh, whoa. That's rude. How about you get your steps in? You walk up there and go have
I'll
a segment
I'll
with-
go up if you want to. I'm used to being up there.
because you're usually a caster.
Yeah.
Wow, you prefer the caster desk over us? On the
Well, I mean,
Valorant?
after Mini saying that he doesn't like me, then yeah.
He
How
literally
did you
did not.
interpret? How are you so
He did.
insecure? You interpreted that as me not liking it.
Oh, this is getting personal. I feel like this needs to hurry up before there's actually going to be a fist fight between the two of you.
Oh no,
I'll put my money on Mini.
Mini doesn't even have the reach. I'd put my hand like that and he'd just be like swinging.
Another short people
bite your-
joke. That's
I'll bite your
terrible.
legs.
But your
Wow.
legs! Did you just hear that?
I did hear that. You know, I would like to bring back the conversation to Valorant instead of.
I like that my last point was like a tactical kind of like,
Yeah.
like B main control here game plan. And then
Well,
we
this is
just
what
go
happens
into-
when Panpok's in the building. They just devolve
No,
everything
actually,
into
isn't it
madness.
crazy
Gonna
though?
watch
We've
all
had
the
more
best of
tech
fives.
pauses in 6
I mean,
rounds
everywhere
than
but
we've
China,
had
but
in,
obviously
like, an
some might
entire
overlap.
Best of
3-map
three.
series.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
I'm not a believer in curses, but
Well,
What do you
funnily
think
enough,
is
right,
the best team comp? I mean, mate, it's map dependent.
There was someone did a graphic on who.
I like
had
all the
most,
Gentamates comps at the
egg
moment.
pauses.
Probably the team that
Well,
you can
what
just
was
look at
last year,
and
the
be
year
like, yeah, I
before?
like this stuff.
And Panpok weren't the most. It
Who?
was Mitch and Tom.
wow.
Mitch and Tom had the most
Mitch
egg
and Tom?
pauses. See, like,
Wow, they're so happy.
yeah, they're buzzing.
How much they pay you to say that?
A lot. At the same amount Cooper paid Hypok to mention his age, so.
Issues resolved? Okay.
Where this is going, and quite honestly, I don't even want to know, because instead, I would like to hear your opinion on the KO. Back to Valorant we go, boy!
But like, do you know what, right? It feels as it feels as if like Pacific are trying to fill the
What do you
gap
think is the
of
best
flashes,
Comp
right?
archetype?
Oh, you've got
Double
saved
duelist,
the
double
whole- the
controller
lights
if you can
went
play
to
on the
the
map.
end, we're ready to go,
If you can play a map
so
about
yeah,
a Sentinel
We're
right now,
gonna
I
go
think you
back
do it.
to Pantheon
If you can play
Hypok
double
before they
controller,
screw
double
things up again.
Man, we're catching
Double
flack out
duels.
here.
Caro saved by the bell there.
Yeah, legit.
I was
My
so
guy
ready for
had
him to
never-
improv talk about KO there.
Yeah, so like talk about KO,
Yeah,
like actually you're right, I really wanted to deep dive that point.
We'll get back to the desk soon, guys. Don't
Yes, stick
Okay, we're
around
back.
for an hour worth of a monologue on KO
Yeah, it could
here
be a long one.
specifically.
Surely
There will
everything's
be-
fixed
there will
now.
be, and yeah, I need to refocus as well. It's all good. Everything's good. Everything's
Lost
fine.
one.
Minnie's an
Okay,
ankle
big buy
biter.
round for
We found that out.
Pacific.
1-3-1 start here. Seen it in the 1v1.
I mean, they lose this, they probably
Forced off the angle.
probably get 2 in a row.
Balls at the start, but it's mid that's working out. and
Jesus, aim
also
diff.
just swinging today, man.
Coming out of the little tech break here, taking the fight to Pacific. Things will slow down now. Again, Q put the 1 to anchor B, but he's only got to judge Ninja.
Is that tag?
Yeah,
Gary.
it was a tag, yeah, down to 78 now.
Oh, well,
Big smoke.
Cupid, bouncer at the door.
Come on, Flash.
Not
TP.
going to let him in too easy.
That's unlucky.
I thought he might have
Oh,
had an extra
Oldham and
second.
Flash gets in probably.
But the pace that Ulf are coming out with, I don't know what's gone into this side, but they're just there to go and take the fight.
Spike
They did not
planted.
appreciate the tech break.
No, they're going to make up for that time. They're on a timer. Ninja and CNED.
Player standing.
There's no synergy there. It's all very individual, and well, CNED will be lucky to live at this point. I think he's going to at least get out of initial danger, but I think Ulf just have that W key pressed down.
Might just see that death ball that Minnie was
Yeah,
alluding
I
to.
think he's dead
In
here,
full
right?
effect now for the rest
Ooh,
of this
maybe not.
half. So he gets a consolation here, but again, further damage done, 52 HP.
They've got some decent bank to work with too. Obviously, they want to keep that sitting pretty, but someone howling now.
Yeah,
We've started it.
I think that was definitely from the off side of the stage.
Yes.
Unless it was CNET. EVS, the confirmation here.
Any confirmers in chat?
Who was the howler?
Yeah. I want to see if we can get confirmation on this one. But yeah, again, it's just blistering pace from these boys. Confidence looking there. And something that actually, we roll our minds back to kind of Ascension time. Something that impressed us with Ulf under that full 5 was the aggression, was the pace,
Yes,
was
oh,
the...
There we go, thank you.
Appreciate
Thank
you
you.
guys. There we
Always
are.
got our backs.
They do. They do.
Okay, force him down to Nico. Like we said, it's probably worth 2.
Poor Chico.
Probably
Ish.
save the ults for next round, we'll see.
Ish, yeah.
No outlaw
It's
though.
not even close now.
No.
It's not in the game. I've written note. Feral
Have we seen
creature
a
mini
single
on
Vice
my
this
notepad,
season?
and that's as much as I've
Yeah,
got.
we've seen a couple of Vices.
Comment takeaways here.
Fnatic use it on Corrode.
Cooper's got another shotgun.
Full
Good for
Sense use it on
Surely, right?
Breeze.
Surely.
Seven
There
of
might
us
be
playing a
another one
little
out there.
deeper, but he's certainly going to have his hands full. There's actually a second member in the form of Fabian here. And been some aggression on that side of the map from Pacific, but Ulf's still happy to let this default cover going out. Breathe at the start of the round.
Yeah, maybe trying to feel out if there's a stack. You know, the money's a bit weird. I actually don't mind them taking a little bit longer, but there is obviously that timer that I start getting curious at. Seeing Ed going to get noted off the Prowler. Oh, Ninja had no idea.
Yeah, I just
on.
didn't think they'd be
And
walking out here.
Bulldozering in until Valorante's found one, but they've won out on the other side of the map too. So this would need to be.
Well, they just walked out on B and A at the same time.
Sheriff.
Needs these two.
They'll get
30
seconds
seconds
anyway.
left.
Wait for it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
And they got great ults for this
stretching their legs a
big
little
buy
bit
round
now.
as well.
7-1 scoreline. Obviously their map pick here, but Pacific, a long road to even make this doable in the second half here with how in control Ulf have looked, and happy to just walk smokes. Take these very easy contact plays that look like very, very comfortable for them. And even so, Stern finding tons of value in this lurk outside A.
Here.
Certainly an example of something we want to see from Ulf, right?
Been a
Playing
pretty
with freedom.
simple on this with the
They're
ults. I
playing
mean,
with
they might
house
all get hit by this knife. Are they ready for it?
One for replay for Cairo.
Nice shots, man.
I mean, and Seven's been really good actually at kind of the positioning. We were impressed with this guy in a multitude of ways.
Women all
but
over towards spawn,
it ain't
but
lining
it
up
definitely got
just yet,
hard.
And now does Cena get to live? No one there to shut it down yet. But he's losing teammates.
There's so
and
much
that
going on.
kind of puts a stopper on this round. Unless he can bail him out.
That's a big
Something
smoke. Now
marvelous
the
if he
Viper can get to sight.
That's not bad. Okay.
Whoa, look at the confidence on this
leaving
guy.
just Cena alive. And now, do you want the op? Can you keep the op? Gonna have to fight to keep that op.
I don't think he's getting off this angle. Oh, actually does spot, but Stern still.
Yeah, I mean,
The one
he
to
just
win
gave him
out
such
here.
a heads up.
Oh, for kind of nuts, man.
Yeah, that gap increasing.
It's the howling.
It's well, certainly a big buff for them.
Yep.
More certainly starting to find his feet as well.
The
Looking way
confidence?
more
No, they look
comfortable in
insanely confident.
some of these solo situations to go forward and find value time and time again. Knowing they've got Pacific up against the ropes here. Starting to play into that heavily. Ultimates here for Pacific. No command and the pit, but yet to see the Superstar 7 really get off the starting blocks. It's in a 1 and 8 usually. Well, there you go. He must have heard me.
Yeah, off those starting blocks now. Has a little underhand and has a swing. That felt brave at the best of times, and he gets caught on it. So back down to a 4v4.
Cool.
Prowler's going to note Cupid's
Ah,
progression
look,
as
dude,
well,
look at
and
him.
he needs to
Sometimes they're
get
just
out of
running
there.
at him.
Sliggy was fancying a go. These guys are fired up today. Ulf's playing hyper-aggressive, it looks like, taking big risks and getting big rewards.
I was going to say,
thought he was
man, no
getting
trade
away.
there would be
Luckily, Cupid catching him in the heels just
devastating.
before he was able to get around the corner.
Good push over
No
towards
idea
B there,
about
just
Ninja's
get a
progress
fair amount
either.
of info.
You're playing into some space here, but really it's going to rely on Cupid once more to potentially catch wind of this. He did.
Experiment.
And he saw the cross up the stairs,
Yeah,
yeah.
he saw the
Yeah,
others.
that's pretty solid. This should... Ninja just keeps this space. Should be good for it. Should be hearing a lot of this too. Maybe a little bit worried there was someone split from the pack, but no, we know they're both together. He can hold this for a post plant. Needs to be careful they don't try and take some further control over towards B main. I think they know it's probably got a player.
Are we seeing
towards him, but
Apex
Ordaz
2.0? They're a little similar where
paranoia. It's coming through towards
they're
heaven.
like
Still some util here for Ulf,
pretty
but a
good
2v3
on
ain't
set
gonna be
maps.
easy. That control not really there for them. Back to
They
the
maybe
wall. Gonna hear
look
the
a
drop down
little
now.
lost on
What is
others.
the plan? That's going to do it.
Player
Oh, and I thought he
standing.
was on for the follow-up, but now Ordaz is in a tough spot here. Trying to parachute that smoke down. Double swing and get some nice for Pacific. Two remaining.
Still, though, no matter what, I
A
feel
little
like
bit of hope.
8 is incredible on attack
Gonna
with this
give them
comp.
a little more progress towards some other ultimates. CNED just 2 points away.
K-Cup win? Yeah,
Still
it was
sitting on
kind of
the pit, having
close,
no
though.
command as well. 7.
It wasn't pretty.
Again, I guess valid criticism raised. He's trying to do a little more here just to get them some sort of win condition. Again, I guess the longer term discussion of that is then the agent pool, right? What do we put them on if we're going to rely on individuals?
Better.
Nice! I'm so good at the game, man.
Keep it, mate. You gotta get more than 2 rounds when they're clipping
How
that.
can you not?
I know.
You gotta get more than 2 rounds when they're clipping this
I'd
stuff.
never say he's above the age of 30. Ooh, the pressure on the site. You can see it now. Ulf didn't like what they just saw, what was done to them now, so they just go in, hell-bent on no mercy. That was blink and you miss it.
120, spike planted, 3 down, Cupid and 7 just left on the other side of the map.
Jesus.
Pacific just gets swept off
I mean,
their
they're running
feet.
at them.
Again, the penny has to drop really about a number of times they're caught up by, I mean, this Yuto early on in the round, and it basically makes it impossible to recover. I switch up from Ulf though, because this feels like
extra flamey this year. I just think it's kickoff, man.
Well.
The level's so
Beautiful
low at
set piece.
kickoff that
Demortha again, 2 on the entry.
it's hard going from
It's
champ
starting to
straight
find
into
his feet.
kickoff.
Again, just that synergy. The Haunt doing bits for them too. There was very little you could do to actually hold from the site itself. So again, you can see the look, as much as it is really tempo-y, it's really aggressive, it's well set up. It's got, you know, it's covering all of the aspects there. The Pacific instantly put back down to just these 2 rounds. And there it is, Demortha just really set up. Beautiful, beautiful exec. And this was, again, all that's on that line is
Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can see Ned just throw his hands up. Second time, a little bit of a cursed position for him in this first map. We'll come back in with, well, I mean, Ninja's down on a Bucky, but a decent buy here in round 12. Ulf.
EMEA? I mean, you
Sets up
are
1-4
watching the
outside
EMEA
B.
like 8 to 12 teams right now.
does see Ned
But
get to
I do
live.
kind of
Yes,
agree. I do
okay.
think EMEA is a little weaker
It's just
at
these
the moment.
recalls are shocking. I feel like he was actually on for something there. Luckily, Ninja's still around. Ordance can't quite connect this time, and they've actually sent them back.
Last player
Again,
standing.
crucial. I was going to say, if Stern finds something here,
A little? But
Neki
the
able
thing
to
is, the
slip away.
good teams look like they could take on the good
Now
teams.
into a 1v4. Everybody from Pacific here. Alorante, 47 HP, got a recharge, and will find the kill.
Like BBL and Gentleman's can hold their own for sure.
For them to claw their way back into this first map.
Switching sides.
Potentially. We will find out how this goes as soon as, so do stick around. Let's get this one done.
How would you compare these to Loud? Problem with Loud is they don't do anything good. So it's just like 5 pretty decent players.
Your body knows. A sense of victory.
Like at least we see some
Seized
kind
when
of
mind,
good stuff in these
movement,
rounds.
And gear ignite as one.
Loud don't even use their initiator
Step
until.
into your zone. Designed to win.
They could outclass most of these players maybe. Is Loud's this season's Furia? Maybe. You would imagine not with some of their players, to be honest. What's going wrong for Sen? I mean, mate, they lost some big parts of their team. They lost one of their biggest carries. That's a big hit. We're also playing a lot of double duelists, and I'm not sure my duelist that needs to have bad scores and make space is making enough space and is mentally prepared to have bad scores for the year. Cardingus, thanks so much for the prime. Thank you for that.
I think we are seeing some of that original sort of DNA behind Ulf that got us quite excited by the prospect of them coming up here.
The foundations are still there.
Yes, they are. And you see it in these moments, right? And we look.
What do you think about MIBR? Are they
They
a
haven't
top
had
team
easy
this year?
opponents, but there aren't particularly easy opponents when you get to tier 1. There shouldn't be. Now, the issue is Pacific has looked really behind the wheel here. This has not looked solid for them yet. I think we can speak honestly. And for Ulf, though, this is a bit of light, because they got, God, I mean, beaten into
Jafar, thank you so
dust
much in
by
the YouTube
Vitality
chat.
at
Do you
start.
think
No
Paybrox will be
respect shown,
fine? I
and
have
just
no
run
idea.
over. But from this point onwards,
I think
maybe
my
we start
brain is saying
seeing
no,
get a
but
little bit
my heart's
looser.
saying yeah.
And again, also,
It's such a
talking
quick
about big
fix to make it
picture-wise, it's
okay.
almost,
But they look really off right now.
dare I say it, a benefit to lose out in such a
They're
way
just,
to a big name once you step onto the
they
stage.
can't win
It's like, okay,
pistols,
go
they're getting
pull out all
snowballed,
the
they're getting
stops.
tilted,
Now,
and their all rounds are awful.
nothing matters, but
Now or
if we
never.
can play
All of that together
totally
is
risk-free.
Yeah.
A bit of a
I
nightmare.
think there is some benefit
It's
to
an
that.
easy
That's why we're
fix.
seeing this sort of
You look at the
performance
old mini
Yeah,
notes he gave you about
and
the
for
alts,
Pacific,
you
obviously,
implement all of
I don't
that.
say higher expectations, but
You
there's certainly
literally
a
just
higher
do what
caliber of player on this
Lev
team.
do for
So you
pistols.
might hold to
You
a
just
higher
buy with
standard.
sheriffs.
Now, let's
You
see
change
how
up your
this
pistols, they're
executes
too readable.
Now, I like what we're seeing here already. That slip back towards CT. I think that was from Necky. Yes, it was.
Motherboard,
So
thanks so
kind
much for the
of understanding
35
that Visa was
months.
never gonna be
Appreciate that.
held
Thank you
in
for the
that
tier 1,
moment.
man.
So slips back and waits for a retake to get started.
Spike planted.
Still, I mean, a little
Yeah,
bit chip
I
damage
agree with
done,
that as
but
well. For sure, Motherboard.
crucial engagement here potentially. Fabian actually managed to escape with his life there. Pressure comes through. Cupid will fall
Double
immediately,
smoke.
but it
How
gets
do
there before
they...
he fell.
No flash?
7 needs that, gets it. Any more? One by one, you're going to feed him.
Yeah, I was going to say, how do you...
That's a little bit disappointing,
The
really.
only way
Hopefully
Ulf
we're
were going to
on the
win
same
this was just like a
page.
fearless guy
Apparently
sending
not.
it through, I
Pacific gonna
guess.
get the
Or
first
just heavy path
round
here.
in the second half here, and that's
Had no
building
util.
blocks.
The 9-3 certainly makes it doable, but ton of work to do to kick off the second half. Cupid actually does really well to even get one in that situation. See how much pressure was coming his way. 7.
Why aren't they forcing CNED onto Jet Rays like MIBR do? Because probably in the off season it felt too risky, and they maybe didn't realize they could actually do it. And they were trying to keep up with the meta of Waylay being like a top 3 agent at the moment.
We'd never say anything wrong.
No, never have. Never will.
Don't you dare
There's
get a
no
clip.
evidence.
Don't you dare clip a thing. Now I'm terrified, and it's probably going to be appalling, but CNED actually going in fine. And sight shouldn't be too much of an issue.
Yeah,
Very
I mean, it's
directed
kind of
approach.
just about what ult do they want to
I've only
snowball
seen
here,
classic,
really.
So really to worry about here.
I'm not seeing Pacific shy
7
away
can
from the
hunt,
pace here.
but not the best gun
Certainly
for
a
it.
positive.
Doesn't want to lose it.
Potentially get themselves rolling in terms of this comeback. I don't think Ulf are going to go for anything here. Can you give this up? Maybe try and catch somebody on the backside of the spike going off, but opportunities here. I mean, VALORANT can stay late on this. Potentially Cupid as well. Want to protect the rest of the inventory.
Let's see if they shuffle out soon. Could be about now.
I think they'd already tried CNED on Jet on
He's
scrims.
also
Yeah, they might have.
concerned that there's someone sitting
I
deep
don't
behind on
really
the
know.
case.
The thing is as well, he has been
And I
missing
think
shots, so it's not
everyone
just
will
like
kind of get what they wanted out of
Comfort
this.
Agent
Ulf
would
will be able to go
fix
down to
him.
the spike.
Also, Comfort Agent was
And everyone
before
from Pacific
the Jet
will
nerf,
survive.
really.
5 rounds.
Good opportunity here for the bonus as well. Obviously want to
I think
establish
Yora
bit
is
of
a better
cushion
agent than
early on.
Waylay, yeah.
And the old progress going to be
I
lacking
think Yora's the best agent in the game right now.
Looking more towards
quite a bit.
on the rebuy, but
Waylay has the best ability in the game, though.
so you
Jack,
see,
then.
The saturate is
Jack.
completely
to see
busted.
how things lie here in terms of the purchase. Only going to be really the upgrade for
What about CNED on
VALORANT.
Chamber? CNED on Chamber could be really good.
Much different pace to start with. Look how deep they are saying VALORANT.
I think now Pacific anticipating the same sort of
I think you'd have to have good theory and maybe
pop that Ulf have been
teach
relying
him a
on a
little.
couple of times here.
Being quite patient about this. Ooh, Stern. That's a bit rough.
Yeah, reveals his hand a little early here, actually.
Yeah, and going to be caught on that knife. So Demore needs this. Gets outdone. VALORANT starting to fire up too. There's a lot of firepower on this Pacific team. That's something that we were waiting to see activate, really, because we saw it from Ulf.
Well, we certainly saw it last week with VALORANT. VALORANT,
Yep.
like I said, a player with high expectations, but hadn't really seen him clicking just yet. I think he was going, what, blow for blow with 7, basically.
Yeah. No, they were both very much on the money. It was just like, okay, who else is going to join them?
3-person stack over towards site.
But down to 4. Well, do have 3 players on the right side of the map. Good timing on the smoke here, and they walk on through. And Necky is in the right place. Good prowler as well. Going to identify that CNED has made it towards site, so they can keep great track on this. Lovely crossfires on the way in. And that smoke
Not
timing
the
could not have been
greatest
better.
exact.
Dreamy stuff for Ulf.
CNED just getting caught here on the dash in. Looks initially like he's going to be able to create a little bit of space to get out
He
of
gets
the
caught
jump
by his
point,
own
but
util, man.
yeah, Stern just,
So
I mean,
nice.
so free to swing back out. It's looking very comfortable in terms of the hold here. Not enough disruption, like you said as well, already having 3 bodies in the right place. They can take a couple of risky trades ahead of this site here.
Still a Guardian in play for Fabian here. Hold on, that was very fast. Speaking of pace, look.
Important rounds. They lose it after eco.
Lose out on the first hit, but maybe this was the concern that Pacific had when they were playing.
I mean, they just weren't expecting this many numbers here, I would imagine.
Will get aggressive. Doesn't work out for them this time. They're going to have to be on red alert now.
We're feeling like they have an opportunity towards A here.
Shadows traveling.
Potentially mid as well. Pacific now. Maybe calling the audible. Fabian. Going to be called upon. Only has a Guardian. I mean, the clearance here. Valorant gets one, but Neki quick for the trade. That should be everything Pacific needs to make a decision here.
It didn't look calm on the fade, but when someone...
Look at this timing.
Oh my god, he's got incredible timing.
Everything. He's cleared so far. Wardaz just needs to live for a second. They've seen enough. Surely, 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 surely. He's on for it. Oh, it's outrageously good.
Oh, that's nice shots from him. What a play to walk down middle here. 3v4, they don't consider it.
They could not have got the timing better there.
Yeah, I mean, he was pretty instant with it.
Again, like I said, had all the information to make a decision here, but I don't know if we're just waiting on cooldowns or something. No contingency. Somebody guarding mid here to prevent Fabian from just taking absolute liberties.
No!
That's 11 on the board now for ULF. The buy is still there for Pacific, yes, but not a lot left behind this.
Now let's see how Demure does, because we were seeing the scene kind of struggle from this spot, getting away from it, getting caught up by it. Let's see if that continues here. There is a 1v1 actually against Zenith, funny enough, but that might take some time to develop. A 1-3-1. Stern, there was a moment where he almost got caught by Vents a couple rounds ago. Very quiet so far.
So that's the flash down.
Oh, man, look at it. Lovely little lineup. Did they
these
8 breach flash?
They're lovely. You don't get to rest on your laurels against this team. Cena just needs to go out for a fight. Have a biff, have a go. Remind them who you are. You were one of the greats at one point. And yeah, there is a flank coming. Oh.
Demore just a little quicker. VALORANT now has found Neki. 85 HP. Should be able to retrieve the spike here, but still lots of question marks. Plenty of time left to play with, though. Issue being Demore's basically got the budget up.
Ain't no shields on VALORANT now.
30 seconds left.
Start moving at.
Yeah, time's a little low.
Very happy to sit up here and just play audio. 18 seconds. Eventually, VALORANT is going to have to reveal his hand.
I mean, that paranoia
10 seconds
was
left.
just perfect as well. VALORANT hoping someone would make a bit of a mistake, but so far they're not.
Oh.
Oh, that'll do it. That'll do. 12-5, Mike. This one might be wrapped up.
Yeah, ULF just
for sure.
able to take control of this half once more.
That's lovely timing on the beacon.
On point with some of these clearances.
Yeah, it's so nice behind the wall.
The timing's been there for them, and I guess the contrast is the Pacific have not been as diligent in terms of map control and awareness.
You worried for Pacific?
Call a timeout
I
here
mean,
in the
yeah,
11th
to be
hour.
honest.
Have fun.
8-7.
But 5-12.
Dude,
this
without
is,
the
this
tech
is a
pause,
heavy
this
loss
would have
for
been a pretty
Pacific
fast
here,
map.
potentially. Obviously, Abyss would be their map choice, and it would be up next, but this will certainly sit with you. It's not done yet. One time at a round, or so they say.
Yep.
Let's see if they can get any more. Pacey up towards ramp. I'd seen Demure on point. Gets out of danger.
Guys,
and goes back in for more.
doesn't look great.
He's on it. And CNED once again.
I can't imagine. I can't imagine that was what you talked about.
Up to 33 AP. Gonna retreat it, Fabian.
Yeah,
If he
it's trying to
wanted
end it.
address that, but VALORANT will remove his head. Already the flank coming through from Sewers, though.
They've been quick on these. VALORANT would love ramp control. Not gonna get it. Look how fast Demure is after that too. You kind of feel like it might just be a passive haunt, but it wasn't. But VALORANT's reposition is rewarded.
Yeah, the Viper
Going
out.
to come down on top, make it a second. Demure is still on this 3 kills this round. 33 HP. It's all 3s. And it's down
Jesus,
to 1.
they
7
stomped them on this map. Holy.
13-5 will be the scoreline, Mike. This is as one-sided as you're going to get.
Very impressed with ULF again. They're playing with